Alright, so today, where's the cat? I don't know. Anyway, so today I'm going to eat a massive ass burrito, okay? And I have a scale here just to measure it. It is it's 3 1/3 pounds. Let's see here. There we go, 3 1/3 pounds. Look at that. It's a massive burrito. And it's from Freebirds. I think we call it, what, the Super Monster? Alright, let's see here. Yeah, the angles are a bit weird, but we'll hopefully eat this. I don't have any... Oh, I forgot my my fork and knife and all that, so it's going to be pretty messy. Hold on, can we just shove it like this? Okay, and we're going to wash it down with 1 pint, 9.4 ounces of Flying Monk's Quadrupel Ale. There's a bit of sun here. It's a late afternoon. Anyway, so that's about 750 milliliters. I think that's why they got a weird number, 9.4 ounces. And you know it's a fancy beer because it's corked. Okay, you're gonna uncork this as well. All right, there we go. And it's very simple. You just twist it and listen. Oh, actually, it's over here. I think it meant the microphone, if it's working, because it takes forever to set these things up. But well, let's see. As I've had such a hard time with setting up the microphone. You know, I'm just doing these videos, trying to sort stuff out. The first couple tries, it's not easy. But listen, there we go. So a nice corked beer. Here's an old pickle jar. You know, it's 24 ounces. You can use it as a nice big cup. Look at that beautiful pour. Now, also, I have not been eating for about 24... Oh, Jesus. It's good. It's good. I left it out for about 20-30 minutes, so it's not super cold. It's just perfect. A nice, warm European beer. At least it's a... What is it trying? Quadruple. Yeah, it's kind of like an Abbey Ale type deal. Yeah. Look at that. Look at that mustache. Look at the beer mustache. Anyways, the main thing we hear, of course, is the... Gotta sit like a... Yeah, the chair is not the... I'm kind of a lot lower than I'm used to, but we'll get around to eating this. This is also a steak burrito. It's a very fancy steak. And again, you know what? Let's find a ruler. I should have... Oh, here we go. I should have found this before, but... You know, let's see here. So, this is... Right, it's a massive burrito. Alright, it's over 12 inches. Alright, 12 inches. Rulers, me measuring stuff, 12 inches. Alright. Big meaty burrito I'm going to shove in my mouth. This is really good beer. I recommend it. I tried, this is from the Adalbert Brewery, you know, or Adalbert's Brewery, and of course there's too much. There's no autofocuses there. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. The point is, I tried something else with them, and it wasn't as good as this. The flavor just wasn't there, and despite the fact that I spent $5-10 on this bottle, the previous bottle, well, this is, I don't know what it was, but this is perfect, and they need to send me all of their beers so I can sample it, and I will give a review for every one of them. You know, they need to send me free beer. All right. It's now been 4 minutes, and the burrito's getting cold, so let's just jump in and start eating this. Okay, so now some people do it. They just open the whole thing and eat it with fork and... Well, that's not happening. I think I got the spicy cayenne tortilla. Let's see here. There we go. Now, some people on the internet were like, oh, it's 7 pounds. It's like, I don't know about that. I mean, 7 pounds, maybe they could, maybe if I'm standing there, they fill it more. They don't cheap out on it. But this is a massive sized burrito. So let's see here. Very good. Let's see, we got, I also put like really hot sauces in there. Oh, I can feel it. There's a death sauce and a creamy jalapeno sauce. I don't know what I'm feeling, but good Lord. There's some corn. I think that's a jalapeno. Oh boy. I'm already getting kind of messy here. So as I was saying, up until just right now, I don't think I've eaten in about 24 hours. You know, I kind of anticipated that. I kind of anticipated it. I got a hunch. Alright, so, again, I kind of I don't know if it comes across the camera, but that weird thing where you kind of accidentally spray out of your mouth like some kind of weird dinosaur. Yeah, some people can do that on command. I can, and every once in a while it comes out. But the point is, what is the point? Totally forgot. Oh yeah, I have not been eating because I anticipated. I didn't have a breakfast. I didn't have a lunch. I went swimming even on top of that. I just had a little bit of water, but I've been kind of fasting for 24 hours, so I kind of know if I don't eat a lot, I can eat stuff like this, but that delicious cilantro is coming through. Yum, yum, yum. Now, let's see here. I'm just not even biting, I'm just swallowing everything. Perfect time for the clouds to go away. Good Lord. Just swallowing it whole. That's what she said. It's kind of leaning. I don't know if it's kind of leaning. Yeah, it's not. How much was this? Let's see. This is the great thing about having a scale, and ooh, it's leaning, so it's kind of hard to measure this. Oh boy, it's about 2.3 pounds, so we're about a third of the way. 2.1. Let's see, 2.3, 2.2. I don't know. It's kind of. Oh wow, there we go again. Is this gross? The table's kind of clean, sort of clean. So 2 pounds remain. I'm not at all full. You know, I am pacing myself. I don't want to start hiccuping or burping or anything like that. There we go. Now you can see there's no food here. I'm eating everything. It's not just going all over. I mean, it's going all over my face. I can see. Okay, ducking out of the sun. Ugh. You know, it's a disaster. Again, I'm starting to do these videos again, and everything is just, it's just, you got to plan for all this stuff. I have mattresses here. I don't want to touch the camera because that's going to be a disaster, but take my word, there's about 3 mattresses here, so it's not as echoey. Boy, am I white. Okay, now I'm off the camera. That's definitely not what we need. All right, now I can eat into the microphone even more closely than before. All right, so. Oh, I'm eating aluminum. That's not good. Unbelievable. That's good beer. Now we got plenty of beer left as well. It does have a bit of foam on it, so okay. Well, let me tell you. Well, no, let me eat a little more, and then we can talk about it. There's the sour cream. Yes. Now notice here, if you look closely, they didn't. Well, they didn't wrap it all the way. Or yeah, it's not. Is there any shaded? There we go. It's not as wrapped as I would like, by the way. So I do have to complain a bit about that, but. All right, I think I'm more than halfway through. Okay, I think I'm more than halfway through. Whatever. God, that sun's annoying, isn't it? My goodness. Let's see, I'm going to close the blind, okay? Let's do that, because this is just pissing me off. Alright, that's not too bad. There's a little bit of sunlight coming through. It's not, no, it's just perfect. Alright, so... So let's say something about the beer. It is served at 62 degrees, bottle conditioned. I think it means that it continues fermenting, unfiltered, unpasteurized. And I think I looked it up on beeradvocate.com. Ooh, there we go. I think it's 10% alcohol. So this is not one of those beers where it's like, oh, 4%. No. My goodness. The full experience, now available in stereo, Dolby Stereo. Remember that? People were bragging about that, you know, like the 80s or 90s. It's in stereo. Okay. Alright, so I gotta finish the beer as well. It's about, yeah, it's basically a wine bottles full of beer. 10% alcohol, yeah. It's really good. I'm going to knock that over. Whoop. All right, let's see here. Oh, we can easily finish. You know what? Let's do another weigh-in. Let's do another weigh-in. This is going to be a good 20-minute video of a guy eating a massive burrito and drinking a massive amount of good beer. All right, let's turn it on. All right, let's see here. 1.3 pounds, so we are down 2 pounds. This is the last pound, third of it. Yeah. So this is... I'm just burping. I'm still not full, though, by the way. It's just all the beer and the burping. I don't feel full, no. Well, as we're waiting to burp myself, let me go through what I bought. All right, so this is the... Because usually the camera is here, but now it's here. Yeah, see, look at the small print. If you can... It's very, very interesting. Do I have my personal information on here? I better not. No, it's pickup. Well, we'll be editing that out if we can see. There might be a phone number or two on here. Nothing else important. That's fine. Yeah, there's nothing wrong. So it's Super Monster, flame grilled steak. Spicy cayenne is the wrap around it. I don't feel it's not very cayenne. I can feel my mouth burning, but we'll get to that. It was the cilantro lime rice, extra rice, and that's included for free. Black beans, extra beans, steak. I think that's the thing, right? I don't know why they repeat that. Cheddar jack, creamy jalapeno sauce, death sauce. I think that's what I feel burning around my mouth. It's pretty good. fresh house salsa, lime juice, roasted garlic, sauteed peppers and onions, cilantro. Yeah, we felt that. That's really, I love it. Some people are like, oh, it's gross. Some people, I don't know, what is it? Do I want to look up, you know, let me do a Google search as I'm devouring a burrito. Cilantro, cilantro, the recommendation is it tastes like soap. There's some people who say that about cilantro. I can't see myself anymore. Here we go. So, yeah, I love it. I put it in my juicing. You know, it's very good. You know, drinking it as well is great. Let's see, salted pepper, does onion, blah, you know, grilled corn salsa. We saw that up top, yes. Diced jalapenos, yeah, we saw that as well. Pico de gallo, I don't know. Lived in Houston for a quarter of a century. I don't know how to pronounce these Spanish names. Sour cream, white onion, diced tomato, shredded lettuce, mixed greens, and sliced avocado, which were included. They weren't extra. So, yeah, that's it. There was, like, some tortilla chips or something. Like, that was one of the, like, crunchy tortilla chips you just go lodging in your mouth and gums. Is that really what we need? No, it's not. It is not what we need. Down with tortilla chips and burritos. Like, does anybody have that? I mean, apparently it's on the menu, but it's a weird sort of thing because the rest of it's kind of mushy and soft and easy to just bite and not even bite, just to swallow it, right? I don't know where I'm supposed to be looking because, yeah, camera's generally on the monitor. I had to, yeah, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. All right, the burp is not, yeah, it's going to be a wonderful burp. Let me just do that, and the microphone's going to pick up on that. Small burp. Small burp. My body is ready. Mm. Very little spillage, by the way. Oh boy, where did that go? Nope. That is not a very good feel, this wetness around my mouth. I'm just not a fan of it. So we still got a little bit to go. I'm still not full, by the way. I'm just making sure I don't, you know, I pace myself. Cilantro. I don't think there's more beer left here, huh? Alright, so I think that this is what, 12 ounces left? This is vegan friendly, by the way, this beer. There's no animal products used in beer, no. No. Storage position, serve. Enjoy the flight. Flying monks. Quadrupel ale. Ale aged with rum oak cubes. Now, here's the thing, kids, okay? So, I have been burned so many fucking times on these rum barrel beers, you know? And it tastes like somebody took some cheap beer and then put some rubbing alcohol in it, okay? That's what it tastes like. It tastes like somebody took beer and just started pouring just malt grain liquor into it. You know, it doesn't. It's like, oh, okay, like, oh, it's beer. Oh, but I can taste the rum in there just a little bit. Oh, I see. Okay. Oh, there's a little sweetness to it. That's what rum-aged barrel beer should taste like. But a lot of times the rum and the brandy or whatever the hell they put in there, it's just so overwhelming. You don't taste the beer, you taste nothing but. This is very good. This is actually very, very good because it's not too strong. It's not like a horse kicking you in the face. It's 10% alcohol, but even with the strong beers, it still is like you just have this overbearing alcohol taste. This does not have that. Okay, so highly recommend it. I left it out on the counter before I went to pick up the burrito. So it's not super cold. It's not supposed to be. They say serve at 62. I don't have a thermometer, so maybe we can, you know what, let's see here. Let's see. Maybe, you know, it's one of these fancy scales I got. Maybe it has a thermometer in it. And let's see here. No, it's a scale. It's not a thermometer because it's a totally different thing, right? But the point is that it's not room temperature. It's still a little bit cool. It's supposed to be cool. It's not supposed to be cold, apparently, because then it takes the taste away. And I can verify it does have 10% alcohol. We don't need to test that. I can definitely start feeling it. Anyways, 21 minutes. 21 minutes. Good Lord. All right. Ugh. So there's a difference between feeling full and feeling like I got a burp. Like, I know I got plenty left. The scale makes another appearance. This really is the unspoken hero of this presentation here. You know, the scale that is just doing its scale things. Okay, it's 0, 0, so it's even. Now, there's some aluminum here. You know what? Let's get rid of some of the aluminum. You know, that is too prominently featured in the camera. No. We got 0.59, a little bit over half a pound left, and that is 271 grams. Okay, that's kilograms, so we're not going to do that. Just move the decimal place over. 9.5 ounces left. And maybe 10 ounces of beer left, as you can see right here. I actually like this angle a little better, because when it's at the monitor, it's just, there's not enough desk space that is shown. Okay. We might be, I want to finish this in one, just whatever that is, when you just shove it into your mouth and just swallow the whole thing. That's what she said. And I just want to do it in one. I don't want to have to stop anymore. All right. So let's sip a little bit of beer, 10% alcohol. Now, you might be tempted, kids, to go out and buy this fabulous beer, or any other kind of beers from Adalbert's Brewery, which they will be sending me tons of this stuff from, I bet. I will test all of it. Send me a dozen of each just to make sure. You know, like, you might get a bad batch. You just want to send me a dozen of each, because then I will be able to know, is this a bad batch? Is this, you know, the bottle? You know? So just send me all the beer you got, basically. Just, you know, the thing you make the beer in, you know, the one that has, you know, like a 300-gallon cup. Just ship it here to Texas, okay? Just ship it here. I got a garage. We can put it in there. And just, that's it. All the beers, just all of them, in one barrel. Big barrel. And put rum, oak cubes in them as well. Anyways, let's see here. This is really not a good like, imagine all the companies that made beer. Okay, all the little microbreweries you got. There's about 10,000. Well, I've got probably more than 10,000. Imagine if they were forced to make an advertisement using only the videos on YouTube. Okay? You have to, oh man, I don't think you could put anything good together from that. You really can't. Because a lot of people are just kind of mumbling. A lot of people are like, this is a good, oh, it has some tastes of honey and it's like, shut the fuck up. It's beer, okay? It's fucking beer. Anyways, what's my point? I'm feeling pretty good. See, you could maybe use that. That was not such a terrible one. Maybe speed it up a little bit, you know? I'm feeling pretty good. Adalbert's Brewery. Yeah! Something like that. That could be a good spot. It could be a very good spot. I'm just waiting for that burp. You know? 25 minutes. No. Very small burp. Tiny burp. Now, some of you might be tempted to say, oh, what a loser. He's taking 26 minutes to eat a burrito, but guess who's watching? You don't even have it for a fucking burrito. You don't even have Adalbert's Brewery's Flying Monk's Quadrupel Ale, okay? You don't even have that, so, yeah. Keep your insults to yourself, assholes. Alright. I want to time the beer and the burrito as well. It doesn't look... I don't want to have to chug. I want to sip a little bit, you know, in my pickle jar. Now, by the way, okay, so let's talk about the pickle jars. This is very important. So, I'm here in Texas, and we got this regional chain called H-E-B. And the guy, some of the store brand products they have, by the way, the guy's name is H-E Butt. Like, literally, his name is Butt, which is why, let's see here. He Butt. And that's right, H-E Butt, it's a he butt. H-E Butt, that's the founder, I guess. Florence Butt is the founder. Well, let's look at Wikipedia. Maybe Wikipedia can tell us more about he butt. H-E-B, a North American supermarket chain, San Antonio, Texas. Indeed, history. Florence Butt opened the C.C. Butt Grocery. Howard Edward Butt, Florence's youngest son, took over the store upon his return from World War I. Okay, so the point is Howard Edward Butt, or he Butt. Yeah, he Butt. That's what it's about, he Butt. So anyways, H-E-B. I might be banned from these stores now, so I don't know. I might, yeah, just disgracing their good name of their founder. But the point is, oh boy. We're getting to the point of alcohol consumption where I can't roll back my thoughts. So H-E-B, why was I talking about H-E-B? That's where I bought, no, did I buy it there? I think there was H-E-B. Holy crap. H-E-B. It's a store in Texas, and we are lost. We are lost in our thoughts. We have no idea. H-E-B. Well, that's a Oh, right! Okay, the pickle jar. Right. Okay, so you might be tempted to think that, hey, I'm going to buy the pickle jar from the store brand, and I'll use it as a big jar. The Vlasic pickles. Is that what they're called? I just want to be certain of these things, and to stall for time. Vlasic, yes, Vlasic kosher pickles. Now, I've tried those bottles, or those cans before. They don't work, because after 2 or 3 washes in the dishwasher, they break either in the dishwasher or you're handling them. This is the H-E-B store brand 24-ounce pickle jar. I have a 32-ounce one as well. The only problem is, you know, the sticker, the adhesive on it is very strong, so you have to scrub it with some metal scrubber thing. I have some old grill scrubber thing, and I use that, and it takes forever. And it's soaking in the dishwasher, that doesn't work, and you got to scrub it off, so it's kind of annoying. But anyways, once you've done that, you got a 24-ounce jar that you can use. Because, you know, the 12-ounce Twix, that's not enough. This is a nice grip. It doesn't break. Some of these are probably a couple of years old. I mean, I guess if you throw them against the wall, they might break. But they don't break with normal wear and tear. So they are using a different and sturdier glass than the name brand. Okay, so the store brand pickle jar has a sturdier glass jar, okay? Well, that's it. That's the whole story about HEB, the regional supermarket chain here in Texas. Anyways. Oh, and by the way, Adelbert's Brewery, which will be sending me more beer, undoubtedly, at any minute. These people, these are from Austin. I think there's a lot of microbreweries there. And they're about Central Texas, yeah. All right, so are we going to attempt this? I haven't had a big burp, which is unfortunate, and it's very, very unfortunate because it's just I'm still hungry. I can still feel it, but I just want to get it out. That's what she. No, that's what. No, doesn't work. All right. Time to put my co-star aside here, Mr. Skill. There we go. And let's finish this. Oh boy, this is the tough part at the end where it's all falling apart and you don't want to swallow too much aluminum. And right, no, it's ooh boy, that wasn't packed too well. Okay, well, here we go. Oh boy. There we go. Woo! USA! USA! No? Alright, that's fine. That was it. You know, it's possible to do this. I'm not exactly Mr., He-Man here. I'm all of, 150 pounds. So I'm pretty lanky guy here. It's doable. We've got a little bit of beer left. Maybe in the next few minutes we'll finish it. Ooh, that hot sauce is just burning my mouth. It burns so good. Ugh. So that's 3 1/3 of a pound. And that is the Super Monster from Freebirds. In fact, this video is a good advertisement for Freebirds. Freebirds. There we go. Where is Freebirds everywhere? Is it just a Texas thing? I don't know. It's probably somewhere else too. I know they're from California or something, right? Ah! I think like all the sauce dripped to the bottom. Oh my god. Now, by the way, you might be tempted. The death sauce that they have here. Death sauce and the jalapeno sauce, creamy jalapeno sauce. Those are not the two hottest. There was one that's really hot. Maybe one day we'll get that. Maybe one day, if you're good enough, leave lots of nice, flattering comments. I might be tempted to do that. Might be. But by the way, speaking of comments, if there's anything else in town in Texas or generally else that's kind of a big sort of thing, these are fun to do. It's fun to eat these, even if they're burning the insides and outsides of your mouth. Oh, holy God. Just leave it below. Is there any other, big thing that I can just shove in my mouth, basically? Just leave comments as to what I can shove in my mouth. That's what we need to be encouraging the already courteous YouTube commenters to be commenting on. There's still some beer left. I haven't forgotten. You haven't forgotten. We're going to do that, but... There we go. Just a tiny little burp. Just a tiny, polite little burp. No, man. Speaking of cameras, this camera kind of tilts to the side. That's straight. That's not. It's just, I taped it down. I put it on some books. Come on. And it's going to do that. You're going to do that, aren't you? It took me about 2 hours to figure out how not to use the microphone that has, which is crap, and use the microphone over here, which is a little better. 2 hours. I'm going to have to do a tutorial on that and maybe save some people some time. But anyways, so it's been 36 minutes now. 36 minutes. This is enjoyable. This is so, I don't know, maybe for you. Maybe with Flying Monk's Quadrupel Ale by Burrito Brewery. Eating for 36 minutes and running your mouth and monologue and swallowing burritos and stuff. Yeah, that's where the camera is. That's right. It feels nice. The burrito feels nice. Burrito Brewery's Flying Monk's Quadruple Ale feels nice. I think that's a lot of it too. I think really this is the unsung hero of this. Mr. Scale, he had a good early start to this, but really we don't need the scale anymore. I mean, I guess we could measure some things, to be quite honest. We could measure how much. So first of all, just how many pounds or how many ounces? 16 ounces in a pound, in case you went to public school. How many ounces does this weigh? Just shout it out. It's YouTube's new interactive feature. Just shout it out, and you get stuff if you're correct somehow. And there we go. So let's see here. It is... No, we don't have a good theme tune for this. It is 20.10 ounces. Yes, it's a little over... It's 1.25 pounds. So this is... In terms of burritos, this is almost a third. This is a little bigger than a third of a burrito that we just had. There we go. That's another one. Oh. You want me to chug? Again, you gotta scream it out. You gotta yell chug, chug, chug into the camera, into the microphone, wherever things are. Nobody knows. But the point is, you gotta yell it out, and I might do it. Nope, not happening. Nope, I can barely hold it. Nope, it is not happening. I'm not. It's interesting how little burping I've done. It is interesting. There was a couple early on, a few bigger ones, but just these tiny little squeaks. Not very impressive, to be quite honest. I'm somewhat embarrassed. If you're going to be burping, it's got to be big, because it's like so loud and so intimidating that people are not going to call you out on it. Okay. Let's see here. 40. Adalberts.com. Austin, Texas. Right here. Adalberts.com. Yes, indeed. They got lots of other beers. What was it? I'm fairly certain I didn't buy this at He-Butt's store. I bought this at Total Wine. I think that's where I bought it. Is it? No, because there's different HEBs, and see, the weird thing about HEB is they're very, very customized. You think like, oh, it's a chain store, it's like Walmart, everything is the fucking same. It's not. Their beer selection is totally different depending on the location. Like to make a long story short, I was going to one HEB, and now I'm going to another one. The flooding, the renovations, it doesn't matter. The point is, that location used to sell these bigger bottles. The new one really doesn't. It doesn't. It's a very big oversight, and we will be writing many complaints to them about it. But the point is, oh boy, we're gonna do it. It's 40 minutes. 40 minutes. It might take us another 5 to get that last pound of beer in, if the scale is correct. And last pound of beer right there. And yeah, pounded back. I don't know. Let's see here. Uncomfortable radio silence. That's what we have here. Uncomfortable radio silence. Anyways, more stuff coming from this channel. It's going to be a lot more on the butt stuffs. Well, oh, that's another discussion. It is. Do we want to ruin this video? I mean, it's such a wonderful video already. It's really a video that it cannot be ruined. We don't want to ruin the pristine nature of this video by introducing other topics in here. But rest assured, viewers and listeners, that we'll be talking about other things. Like, potential adverse reactions from this beer, from the burrito, and that sort of thing. We will be talking about that if those things happen. So, anyways, 41 minute and a half. Yeah, it's a good amount of food. I will tell you that. I will tell you. Freebirds does have a good amount of food. 3.5 pounds of food. If you are like, you know what, I want to have a 3 1/3 pound of food, and I want to hit back almost a quart full of heavy, strong beer, this is the meal for... Oh. Ooh. Oh. And the hot sauce is coming back up. That's... Oh, man. That's... Now, I had some pretty hot peppers. Some banana peppers. They're hot going the way down, but they're also hot going the way out, if you know what I mean. Okay? Your butthole will be inflamed. And, let's see here. You could use it to fan yourself. Free burritos. Wow, well, what's this? Download our app for rewards. I don't have a smartphone, everybody. I still live like it's 2002. Good Lord. Anyways. See, doesn't this look like the thing you have for a champagne bottle? This came with the cork. Where is the cork? I collect the corks and the bottle caps. So where is the... Ooh, this is not good. Well, I'm sure we'll find the cork. I did not eat it. Here we go. See, this came like this, right? It looks like champagne. Champagne. Do they make champagne over at Adalbert's Brewery? I mean, if they can make beer, they can make champagne, right? And they got the bottles. Well, it's not really a champagne bottle, is it? It's a very heavy bottle. It's interesting because this is the size of a wine bottle, but I don't think I've ever seen a wine in a bottle like this that's thick like this. Isn't that weird? It certainly is. 44 minutes. 44 minutes. All right, this is just a little bit. We can do it before the 45-minute mark. All right, we can do it before then. Man, the walk I'm gonna have, that's gonna be fun. Ooh. All right, we got 30 seconds. We got 30 seconds, gang. You gotta cheer me on. Just yell it out into the camera. 12. Ugh, I can take sips. I cannot chug. Ugh. We gotta be serious about this. And that's how you do it.